Dude, what are you doing?
I'm doing the intro, man.
What's it doing?
Oh, don't worry about it. I got this.
I don't know if I like that, dude.
Dude, it's done. Shut up.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I like that. What's going on? My name's Michael Field.
I'm Noel Daniluk.
This is the first episode of the show that we've been trying to do for
Ever at this point.
months. I think on the website it says the idea first came about in 2008.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And every year, basically, we sat down and did a trial. So I think we actually have like 3 other episodes that are like the pilot for this, but this is now dubbed the official pilot of the whole thing.
It's official. We moved out of the testing phase and into the real world phases.
So this episode will not be like the following episodes. This one is just going to be the explanation of who we are, what we're doing, why we're doing it, and share some different things that we're working on at this point in time, where the following episode 2, will follow the show's routine of sharing articles or videos and talking about whatever the hell we feel like talking about, which will be a weekly basis. Some of the episodes may be consisted of live streams of us playing games or just whatever. He filmed something at his house because he couldn't get here, and then I filmed something here by myself because I don't have any friends and no one would want to sit here and listen to me talk about bullshit.
It's okay, Mike.
It's alright.
We forgive you for now. The internet might not, but I forgive you.
So anyway, like I said, my name's Michael Field. We will start by talking about me, I guess. So I do graphic design. Video editing is something new that I've added into it as well. This is new as well. Let's start with a plug for 3am Films. Last summer, drove out to Oklahoma and filmed a series of episodes called The Front Desk, which is about this guy named Billy who hates his job, hates his life, hates where he's at that point in time, and is trying to get the hell out of there. So the episode shows you him leaving in the beginning, kind of a Tarantino-ish thing, right? The ending first and then what builds up to it.
Yeah.
So then it shoots back a month prior, and then you just see every day the stupid bullshit that happens to him. Like, don't want to give it away, but episode 2 is called Shuttle Service, and that is where Justin, the maintenance guy, will let someone shuttle themselves to the airport with Billy's car. It's kind of funny. Just sit down and watch that one. That one is funny. And then my soon-to-be wife is in the intro of that episode, playing the guest who gets a free car. So that's kind of cool. Oh, you're on the site?
Yeah, this is the first time I've actually seen the site. I think I've been here once when you first told me about it, but this site has definitely changed a lot over that course in time.
Yep. So down here at the bottom of the screen, you'll see the link 3amfilms.com. You can go to there, and then it is under In the Can on the link, and it is The Front Desk. You'll also see the 3 other films that they've done before I joined the team. The Secret of Sarah Pennington, which is a movie. Beaches, Buns, and Bikinis has Ron Jeremy in it, so that was kind of interesting. Dr. J, who is like the man, I guess, had the idea of like drunk messaging Ron Jeremy and asking him about doing it, and he responded and said yes.
If it works, it works.
Yeah, so they went out to Houston and filmed this movie. I haven't seen The Secret of Sarah Pennington, but that was their most recent one before The Front Desk. And yeah, all 5 episodes are on there, so you can sit down and watch those. We'll put a little clip in here.
Hey. What is that?
I have no idea.
Looks like Sasquatch's underside. Touch it.
You touch it. I'm not touching that.
Is that hairy mold? Yep, this is the kind of problem that we're just gonna have to cover back up. Cause what people don't know won't hurt them.
That's about it. So it's a fun time. And then what have you've been working on some stuff, so what you got going on?
With me, I've been like all over the place. Most recently, I've been working with a buddy of mine. We got a YouTube channel out called Frenemies Play. We actually just launched that. We got our first 2 episodes out where we just play Mortal Kombat and pretty much make fun of it. Also, we talk about how the blind guy, I forget his name. Do you know the blind guy in Mortal Kombat?
No, but I know he's a fake-ass samurai ninja.
Yeah, he's basically a fake blind samurai ninja, but we think he looks exactly like Keanu Reeves. And I honestly want, we've been lobbying to push them to come out with DLC where they replace all the voiceover work with Keanu Reeves. I will pay another $60 for this copy of this game. I will go out and buy like a repackaged edition, the Keanu Reeves cut, and I will buy this for another $60. I don't care if that's what it takes, but it's a good time. I also do a lot of streaming random games that I do on my Twitch, which is at Leon40012. Put a link to that down there, I guess. Other than that, that's pretty much it. I've done a lot of random video editing work, but nothing too hardcore outside of that right now. So
Yeah, this one very, very blind. I think that was the one. Is that the one where you guys were making the joke of like how everyone was in that cave? And he's like, guys, I don't know why you keep inviting me here. I don't know where I'm at.
He's basically walking into a cave with the sword out, and he's like, he's looking all serious, and he's like, we were thinking like, what if he just walks into the cave and he just goes, guys, I just realized I can't see. Like, it's pretty ridiculous. We make fun of him pretty hardcore for it, but it's a good time, which is really all that matters. There was a little bit of audio issues and graphical issues with the episode itself. Hopefully, we've resolved that a couple of issues episodes down the line, because we did film a bunch of them back to back and realized we had the issues. But eventually, we ironed them all out, and they'll be fine afterwards. But still, check them out. The commentary alone is well worth it, which is why we kept them in the first place.
It makes me think too. With the release of these front desk episodes,
yeah.
It kind of got my mind going about doing stuff, and since I'm a part of that team, and whatever I record can now be
listed under that.
Yeah, listed under that as like a side thing. Me and Melanie came up with some fucking hilarious video concepts.
Yeah.
So we still gotta like write it out and like draw, put it on the board and see how we're gonna do it.
Outlined.
Yeah, but we have 2 like for sure ideas, and then hopefully get that going. It probably won't happen until after the wedding, but
man's getting married. Congratulate him in the comments, and then ridicule him for doing it later. I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
That'd be great. Yeah, you can also check out the 7910 YouTube page. I have some behind the scenes clips on there from when we were filming.
Oh, you got our original test footage up there.
Yeah, I got the.
I didn't even know that was up there.
Yeah,
we had something new every day.
And 1 year ago, I did a promo for Smalls Bar, which is in Hamtramck. It's pretty good. Me and Jeff Jones worked on that one. The overall turnout was good on that, and that's about it. More streaming is going to come. I slowly have gotten back into the gaming realm, and then with the PlayStation that does streaming and recording,
takes a lot of the work out
on Twitch. Yeah, it's pretty nice. So you'll catch me on there pretty soon, just cranking through. I still got to beat Assassin's Creed. I'm going to start streaming when me and Devin play Evil Within. We're almost done with that. We're in like chapter
nice.
13 out of the 15.
I still haven't tried that game, dude.
Game is fucking amazing.
I've come to a very, very realization. I've got a sickness. I tend to buy a bunch of these games on Steam for dirt cheap, and I don't play any of them. I've got a library of over 200 games that I haven't even seen the title screen to. It's very, very bad, but I plan on doing on a Frenemies play site, actually. My buddy realized how many games I have, and he looked at me, he's like, we got to do something with these games. We got to have a reason to play them, you know? I want to do the show. You got all these games. So we're putting those two together, and we're gonna make a show out of it. We're actually going to come out with a show that will be not really streaming, but launching on the Frenemies channel called Run Out of Steam. Basically, we just play a random game, tell you whether or not it's worth the price you pay.
All right.
It should be good, especially for the budget game type of thing. Like, hey, this game's worth like 2 cents that we got it on sale for, but not worth the 25 they're asking for normally, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So feel free to check that out whenever we get around to launching them. We plan on launching that sometime soon, but that should be good.
Yeah, the Evil Within game, dude. It's been a while since I played a game where it like legitimately like had moments where it scared the shit out of me.
Yeah,
that game did that because I'm in like the Resident Evil mind frame where I know something is gonna happen. Like just like the cutscene that led up to this, you know, I just know there's gonna be enemies like instantly.
Yeah.
Like
you gotta go around that corner, and that zombie's gonna be there.
Yeah, like you know what's gonna happen. So I don't expect it. But playing that game with Devin, which he's hilarious in his own. He's my brother. If you don't know that,
They don't know that.
No, they don't. He, especially like when me and him are drinking playing.
Yeah.
I would be nervous to have audio go to that because we get pretty
You
rowdy.
do not have audio? You gotta start recording the audio, dude.
I get nervous, dude, because I say shit I probably shouldn't say.
Who cares? The internet's gonna ridicule you regardless of what you say, so might as well just throw it up there.
That's true.
Let them do their thing.
But like that game, playing it just would get me in the moments because, like I said, a Resident Evil mind frame. So there was a particular scene, I think it's in like chapter 3 or 4, where you're like walking through this little town and it's all calm, nothing's happening, and you know I just killed all these guys. I'm like, okay, so I'm like walking around for like 3 minutes, checking shit out, getting items and getting the gel or the goo, whatever the fuck it's called.
Goo.
That's what me and Devin call it, the green goo, but I think they
Alright.
call it like jelly or something like that. I don't know, but
Not the kind you put on your toast, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully.
so I'm like walking down this little street, and all of a sudden, this door of the house gets booted open, and this guy comes running out, and dude, it scared the shit out of me because we play it at night, and it's pitch black in the basement, and that happens like boom, and I was like, oh shit,
What is this?
oh yeah, dude, that game gets my heart pumping pretty easily, which is impressive because I love scary shit like that.
There's a lack of scary games out there.
That game's up there. And then they fucking canceled Silent Hills.
Dude,
Fucking
that's
assholes.
one of the things I wanted to talk about on here, actually. Alright, for those of you who don't know, which I'm sure everyone does who's interested in the series at all, basically Silent Hills is an old school game that I guess has kind of still been around. I think their last release was on PSP, basically on platforms that nobody cares about. The series has kind of died out. They were planning on rebooting / reviving the series with this new game called Silent Hills. It's made by Konami, and it was in conjunction with Hideo Kojima. Recently, they had some falling outs. Kojima is no longer with the company, and Konami is erasing everything. Like, they took off Kojima's name off of all their stuff. He's no longer branded on there.
Yeah, no brand.
No branding whatsoever. They actually took off his branding on Metal Gear Solid The Phantom Pains, which isn't even out yet, and they took his branding off. He's still very involved with the project, from what he says. They plan on releasing that game very soon as well, but that game is no longer... the Silent Hills game is no longer coming out. It's been canceled. And I don't know if you guys got the chance to play PT, which is basically the playable trailer.
I didn't.
The playable teaser. You haven't? Okay.
I didn't think it was going away. Why would I think that?
Here's the thing about this game. So, because the game was canceled, Konami came out and they said, you want this, download it now. It's going to disappear off the PSN site. Actually, I don't even know if they announced it.
I don't think so.
I think they just quietly took it down.
If they did, I missed that memo. Like, I missed the 3 a.m.
Which
memo.
Normally, when it comes to digital games, it's no big deal. If you downloaded it before, you could go online, download it again. Same thing happened to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Reshelled. That never got renewed in their rights because I believe they sold the rights to the Ninja Turtles. So that you can no longer buy that on PSN, Steam, or Xbox Live. It's all down because they don't have the rights for it anymore, so you can't buy it. But those people who bought it before it went down can still re-download it if need be, which is awesome. Because, you pay for a game, you want to be able to re-download it. And that's one of the major scares of this whole DRM management thing, which is basically digital rights management. Konami went off. Not only did they pull the playable teaser, or PT, down so that you can't download it, they pulled it down for the people who've already downloaded it.
Deleted it.
It's gone. It's wiped. Yeah. Even if you downloaded it before, it's gone. So they've done something that's never happened before in the history of gaming. They made a digital game disappear. Back in the day, you'd go out, you buy a CD, like a physical game, a physical cartridge. You would have that game. You could physically play it, but you physically have it. Eventually, they stopped printing those. Yes. When it comes to digital games, digital entertainment, digital movies, music, whatever, you could go online, you could still re-download all that stuff.
It makes me wonder if, with how creative and everything people are with all that kind of shit, it makes me wonder if someone could extract that off of their PlayStation and re-release it.
I promise you right now.
You'll find it on a torrent.
You will find it somewhere. Someone will pull it off the hard drive. But as of right now, there's no way to emulate PS4. It is a rare game. Only the hard drives that have the game right now will be the hard drives you can play this game on right now.
That's why they're going for like $1,400 on eBay.
eBay's pulling them down.
You can't do that.
By rights, somewhere in the terms and services agreements, you cannot sell a piece of hardware for something that's installed on it. They did the same thing with Apple iPhones and all kinds of other products because they're basically reselling that piece of digital content, and that violates the terms of agreements. So sure, you might get lucky, find one, and it might go through with the sale, but for the most part, eBay's pulling them down as they're finding them. So in a way, Konami, in attempts to erase the game, has basically rooted its place in gaming history because of this.
Yeah. If it was me and I was working on that and I was involved in it as much as Norman Reedus was, I'd be pissed. Hours of his life taken away for screening that, fucking making his character and everything, sitting in the booth, makeup.
He still got paid for it in the end.
Oh, I'm sure he
still
did.
got paid for it in the end.
But I'm just saying, dude, that's time of your life you will never get back for a project that will never see the light of day.
This is so much bigger than just the... Okay, if Konami left the trailer up, it would have been up. People who've played it, interested in it, would have played it. It would have died. It would have disappeared into the abyss of just other games out there. But because Konami's gone out of the way to make this game disappear, now it's catching so much more interest. People want to know what this game is. They want to play it. They want to see it. They want to know why. And because it's a scary game, you're gonna start getting these like rumors and legends. Like, you guys hear about that game Konami had to cancel because it scared people to death. Kojima left the company because he was so scared about what they were doing. Like
the urban legend.
Yeah, you're gonna start getting urban legends back. Back in the days of old games and before the internet, you would have a game that come out like, oh man, about the secret room or the secret fight in Mortal Kombat. I forget which one it was.
With the Noob Saibot.
Oh, was that one of them? I was thinking Reptile.
Reptile was secret, but I think, because there was a secret one where the one level where you were in like the basement, with like the green shit going on in the background, like the stone walls. You could fight Noob Saibot in the back of that chamber, which was a hidden fight.
Yeah, that's what I was saying before. Like that stuff was urban legend, though.
Yeah,
like there was no for sure. Yeah, that is possible, or for sure that wasn't. That was all like myths and legend
until people figured it out.
people eventually figured it out. Now it's on the internet. Everyone knows whether or not it's true or false. But with this game, because it's taken down, because nobody knows why Kojima has left Konami, they've never came out with an official statement as to why he left.
They probably forced his ass out.
Yeah, but why? What's with the bad blood?
Probably probably because he's a perfectionist, sucking up the budget.
Who knows?
Like Steve Jobs did.
Who knows? But that's my point, though. Because there's so much secrecy with the game and so much secrecy with the splitting off of the two, Kojima and Konami, it's spawned so much controversy and so much about this game, and it's basically 10 times bigger than what it would have been if the game just came out, released, or if they even just left the demo out and even canceled the game. You know, the demo would have died off eventually, but it's basically got a foothold in gaming history because it is now something that is a rarity. It's impossible to find. It's impossible to get unless you already have it.
27 minutes long, PT Silent Hill's demo full playthrough plus ending. This game will blow your mind.
Yeah, it
7
will.
million views.
You need to come by. We need to play it. If you haven't got a chance, find someone with a PS4 that does have it. I highly, highly recommend it.
You do have it?
I do have
That
it.
will have to probably be our stream.
Me and a couple of buddies went through when we played it, and it scared the bejesus out of us at points.
That shit looks fucking creepy in its own, dude.
Yeah. Honestly, the game is so off the wall crazy. Like some of the stuff you have to do. I won't spoil it because if you haven't played it, please find someone who has it, play it, enjoy it. It's very, very short, but it's extended because the amount of problem solving and puzzles I have in here. It might turn a couple of people off because it is a little bit repetitive in terms of scenery. You'll understand once you play.
Yeah, it's a demo though.
It is so worth it. I highly recommend it, and it's an amazing game. It's that simple. Just play it.
You have to do it.
That's enough of me praising that game, though.
Yeah, I praised Evil Within for a minute, so it's okay.
Evil Within, definitely looks good. And it's definitely on my list of 2 plays, but I haven't gotten around to it yet.
Yeah, once I beat it, dude, you can borrow it, or we can do another playthrough of me and you doing it or something.
We could do that.
That is a good game, and I think it does have good replay value.
Not many games with good replay value. I'm playing through Mortal Kombat now. From what I hear, there's no replay value, so...
Well, no, it's
a fighter.
Exactly.
It's a fighter.
That's fun to do.
It's good for tournaments and stuff like that.
Yeah, tournaments are like drunk and you got people over and you just fucking kick your ass.
Yeah.
But I think that about wraps this little intro up. Kind of talked about more shit than I thought we would, so that's kind of cool. So it's a plus. That's about it until next time, next week. Get it going. And then
sometimes in plus.
Yep. Adios.
Show up.
Is it recording again?
Looks like it.
Fuck!